जहाँ पे अभी 40-50 दिन है, अभी कैट एग्जाम में काफी टेंशन है कि सर कैट भी करना है फिर स्नैप भी करना है। कैन यू हेल्प देम टू अंडरस्टैंड हाउ टू मैनेज क्यू वाला प्रॉब्लम या फिर इमोशंस कैसे मैनेज? यू वर वर्किंग नाउ 6 days,
Yes.
आपका भी कैट स्नैप था, कैसे मैनेज किया आपने? हाय गाइस, वेलकम बैक टू दिस एमबीए पॉडकास्ट विद स्नैप टॉपर। आई हैव गॉट मृतिका विद मी 99.02 इन स्नैप एग्जामिनेशन एंड हम अभी जानने वाले हैं कि भाई स्नैप के लिए पढ़ाई कैसे करेंगे, क्या प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी होने वाली है, और एक जो टॉपर होते हैं जो 99+ फोड़ते हैं उनकी प्रिपरेशन स्ट्रैटेजी क्या होती है। मृतिका, वेलकम टू दिस पॉडकास्ट। या
Thank you so much.
कुछ क्वेश्चंस है।
Right.
नंबर 1, डू यू रियली बिलीव दैट स्नैप is an easy exam?
Definitely not. SNAP is not an easy exam, and I believe it is one of the toughest MBA entrance exams because it is the only paper which is of 1 hour, and
Right.
a candidate has to attempt 60 questions in 60 minutes. So,
Right.
time management and accuracy are two major factors that one has to ace aptly so that they can excel in SNAP exam.
Okay, now looking at the snap ka pattern, the structure of exam, do you believe कि only CAT people or those who have done good in CAT exam or ZAT exam or maybe CAT toppers can do well in snap? या फिर somebody who's not great at CAT, let's say 95-96 नहीं आए हैं, क्या वो बच्चा भी 99+ फोड़ सकता है snap में?
Yes, definitely, because we do have people in our batch who could
Okay.
not do as good in CAT, but they have aced SNAP and they have joined SMHRD scoring 99+ percentile.
Wow.
Because the questions that come in SNAP are of basic level. Maximum 10 standard questions will come in all quants, verbal, logical sections.
True that.
And only the time management and the accuracy things, those I have mentioned, one has
Right.
to ace them.
I think time management is more aligned with the mocks, so we will take that point a little bit later. Now, the first thing I want to understand, now whatever time is left, let's say 30, 40, 50 odd days are left, right? क्या 99% लाना पॉसिबल है 40 odd days में?
It completely depends on the capability of the candidate. 40 days is good for someone who's really like who has that potential to crack SNAP within these number of days. But I would suggest the candidate to start attempting mocks and at least understanding at what level he or she is standing right now.
Perfect.
And start preparing as soon as possible, because why not take the opportunity when you have the
Perfect. All right, now let's delve into the sectional strategy, that how one should be preparing for English, then LR and Quants. How did you manage?
What I used to do, talking about the timing of all the 3 sections, I used to pick up 2 sections in one day, either logical or verbal, or logical or quant. Like I used to do permutation, combination, and I took up 2 subjects in one day, and likewise I practiced. And for talking about strategies for the 3 different sections, for verbal, I would suggest not only go through books where vocab is there, but also read a lot of newspapers and storybooks. I know there is a time crunch, but if possible, because likewise one can understand the meaning of the word in the context of a sentence, which is easier to remember.
Okay.
For quants, I would suggest to use the method of negation. So using the options, you can understand that 2 options might be the ones which are completely unrelated to the question itself. So you can just answer from the rest of the 2 options. And for logical reasoning is practice as much as you can. Stop using pen and paper, start using your brains, because in the exam time you won't have much time to write.
True that.
So yeah.
For you, like if I may have to ask, which is the most scoring section in snap?
I score the most in logical reasoning.
हाँ,
And there
उसका
are
ROI अच्छा है, less effort, maximum return, something like that. That's what I believe. I'm not sure, you may have different opinion on it, but that's what I believe. How did you do with LR? कितने questions लगाए थे?
There were 25 questions in the SNAP paper, so I got 22 out of 25.
Alright, now let's move it with the time management and the most important part, which is the mocks taking, right? By the way, she is a C2C mentor का student.
Yes.
So I would love to understand कितने mocks लगाने हैं, कैसे mocks लगाने हैं, and C2C के mocks कैसे लगे आपको?
So talking about the C2C mentors mocks first, I think they were at par with the type of questions that actually appear in SNAP. And not only SNAP, I even took the MasterCat mocks from you.
Nice.
Like
यार ये तो
both-
मुझे पता ही नहीं था. Thanks for sharing that.
Both CAT and SNAP mocks I took, and both of them helped me a lot in my preparation, because
Nice.
I used to be a working professional and I could not take up any proper coaching. So these mocks from C2C really helped me in my preparation.
So these mocks also had these video solutions. Did you go through that?
Yes, I did. Like
Nice.
in particular problems, especially in quants, some topics were there which I was not able to solve myself. Just seeing the solution, I used to go
Perfect.
through the video solutions.
Okay.
And not only that, all the review videos that you make, question types, like what kind of questions can come, and even after the exams, like what was the level of the question, discussing the solutions, and it was, I felt it was very much with the real results, like it was
Perfect.
comparable.
तो C2C को follow करना चाहिए ना फिर सबने.
Yes, definitely.
Cool है. My last question to you: what sort of practical advice you would like to give it to them? जहाँ पे अभी 40-50 दिन है, अभी CAT exam is also around the corner. काफी टेंशन है कि सर CAT भी करना है, फिर SNAP भी करना है. Can you help them to understand how to manage this EQ वाला problem या फिर emotions कैसे manage करें? You were working now 6 days.
Yes.
आपका भी CAT था,
Right.
SNAP था. कैसे manage किया आपने?
So like talking about the preparation strategy, I would suggest, like, of course, prepare for CAT, but also spare some time for SNAP in your daily schedule, because SNAP is a very important exam, and as you can
1
see,
hour a day?
1 hour is a little less. I would suggest 2 hours,
Perfect.
3 hours, especially, and brush up the topics. Even if you have covered some topics, go back, revise the topics that you have already covered, and then only proceed to the newer topics. And
Nice.
talking about the mental thing, I know there is a lot of stress right at this point. For myself, like, I am a music enthusiast. So I used to practice music and listen to music in my off time to calm myself. You can try that. You can try yoga also. These really help.
And you scored 99 in which attempt? First, second, third?
It was my second attempt in which I
Oh, तो मेरे ख्याल से तीनों के तीनों अटेम्प्ट देने चाहिए.
Yes, definitely attempt all the three snap tests, because you never know in which you can ace. Because what happens is sometimes in one paper you might not be able to solve the verbal or one
Right.
particular
बट
section.
एक बात बताओ मृतिका,
Yes.
इवेंचुअली कॉन्फिडेंस बढ़ जाता है कि पहला अटेम्प्ट लगाया, दूसरे में थोड़ी ज्यादा अकल आ जाती है कि नहीं कैसे आएगा पेपर, क्या होगा?
Yes, definitely, because once you sit in an exam, you completely understand what an actual exam looks like.
Right.
And also another thing I feel like is the more number of mocks you give. Like myself gave 30 mocks before
Wow.
attempting the first exam. You already have that exam like set up in your head, and the more number you give, you are more habituated with the exam like environment, and
Right.
the real exam actually feels like another mock. So
एक्चुअली हाँ,
Yes.
सो आई थिंक दैट्स द गुड थिंग कि अगर आप 3 अटेम्प्ट लगाते हो तो आपको वहाँ पे फायदा होगा. So finally 99.02 and she made it to SMHRD. Kudos to that, and thank you so much for giving some time and talking to me. I did not know that she was C2C का student. When I came on the campus, I got to know, and I was really glad. And I also did not know कि उन्होंने master CAT भी लगाए थे C2C के. So means a lot, Mritika. Like, we are blessed, or I'm happy to have students like you.
Thank you so much.
And one more thing, guys, Mritika would be there to help you, all the C2C ka students to crack a SNAP examination.
of course, sir.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.